No one is saying it's at a recessionary level yet, however. It just seems to be moving in that direction. Lonnie Golden, professor of economics and labor human resources, Penn State Abington. Well, the report that just came out today that was summarizing the last couple of months of the state of the job market found some interesting, particularly troublesome trends. We find that the labor market is still moving forward, but kind of stuck in first gear. There's been a slight increase in the rate of unemployment. It's particularly concentrated among the most youngest workers. And it is increasingly because of people losing their jobs or on layoff. And so that's concerning. The percentage of the workforce that are working part-time hours but would prefer full-time jobs, that jumped up in the last month and it has risen by over 1 million in the last year. At the same time, the people that are working part-time for voluntary reasons is also increasing, not quite by the same percentage, but that's an interesting indicator as well. Another and final key takeaway that I'd see in the last report is a tremendous jump in the percentage of people that are holding multiple jobs. It's among men and particularly among women. As an economist who watches the labor market in particular, it suggests that the state of the labor market is pretty soft, but it's not going into a recession. But it's concerning because all the indicators of labor market strength and perhaps predictors of the next few months of labor markets are moving in a direction that's not really encouraging. It's not as strong as it was last year or the year before. It's not at recessionary levels, but we are seeing some indicators that some people are hedging against potential layoff by taking multiple jobs, that are wanting to work full-time rather than part-time because they're anticipating perhaps reductions in job opportunities or in their income. But it's also showing that weekly earnings are keeping up because hours are stable. It's showing that the weekly earnings are actually still increasing. So that might bode well for our affordability issues or crisis, as some have said. So the labor market is still generating some wage gains that's keeping up with inflation. But it's concerning in that uh, there seems to be some job insecurity, and it's well-founded based on the slowing job growth rate and the increase in people holding more than one job. I would say that a lot of these trends are related. That when the rate of job growth or job creation has been slowing, as a result, you have as its underlying reason mainly layoffs more than people quitting. I think that's a key trend, and maybe it's related to this fact that people are trying to protect against future layoff and future income cuts by taking on additional work if it's available to them, particularly if it's just part-time.